Welcome to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. This video is on your Impact spoilers for the months of November and December. And the news going around is Impact completed their TV tapings from this week at Sam Towns Casino in Las Vegas. And they will return to Las Vegas in 2019 for the TV tapings from February 15th through the 17th. So there will not be any more spoilers until that time. The final two episodes of Impact for 2018 on December 20th and 27th will be the best of shows. So don't even watch. They're just best of. Fans will be able to vote for their favorite matches, which will be shown on December 27th. Thanks to Wrestling Inc. reader Mr. Eddie G for sending in the results from the tapings from this week. Taped on the 12th. I'll be giving two reports. Explosion match. The Business Hammerstone defeated Brubaker with a front suplex. Impact tapings before the matches began. Josh Matthews announced that the last two Impacts on December 20th and 27th will be the best of shows, with fans voting for their favorite matches to be shown on the 27th. Mixed tag match started off the show. Tessa Blanchard and Moose versus Taya Valkyrie and Johnny Impact. Taya gets Tessa to tap out with an STO. Moose attacked Johnny with a chair before Killer Cross stopped him. Tessa gets upset with Cross, and Moose tries to settle her down. Cage came across to attack Moose and gives Cross a German suplex, but Cross gets up and nose hold it. Moose, and Taya leave. Cage helps Taya and Johnny up as the fans chant option C. Cage nods to the crowd and leaves. Mini draw match. Jake Chris with Dave and Sami Callihan versus Chocolate Thunder, Willie Mack. Chris wins after all kinds of interference from Sami and Dave. He qualifies for the Ultimate X match at Homecoming. That's in January. They also announced on this week's show, on the live edition, taped, live, whatever you call it. Heather Monroe made her debut versus Allie with Sue Young. Allie gets the pin with a code breaker. After the match, Allie gets a glove and applies Mandible Claw. Kara Hogan arrived, throws Sue into the stairs, and finally gets Allie to stop. Sue recovers and attacks Kara. Then Allie gives Kara a code breaker. Heel turn. Matt Sydal versus All Ego Ethan Page. Page advances to the Ultimate X with a roll. After a series of pinfall attempts, Sydal raised Ethan's hand in a classy show of respect. Ruby Reyes with Katrina versus Jordan Grace. Grace won with a Vader Bomb. Rich Swann versus Jake Christ. Dave and Sami are with him. Rich wins with a roll-up to qualify for the Ultimate X. He's attacked by Dave afterwards, but Sami pulled him off and tried to make peace. Willie Mack appeared and went after the Chris, giving Dave a stunner. He tries going after Sami, but Rich held him back. OVE then retreated. After the match, it was announced that Impact would return to Las Vegas for the TV tapings from February 15th through the 17th. Trey Miguel versus Trevor Lee in another Ultimate X qualifier. I've never heard of Trey Miguel, so he must be a upcoming spot in there, upcoming superstar or whatever. Trey won with a double knee press off the top rope. Phoenix, accompanied by Pentagon Jr. versus Santana with Ortiz, but no Conan. Phoenix won the match. The two teams shake hands after the match. Moose, Mr. Impact Wrestling versus the Machine Brian Cage. Eddie Edwards come down wearing a hospital gown and attacked Moose on the outside for the disqualification. He hit him with slippers, the kendo stick, and more before Moose finally retreated. The moronic turkey soup is brought down by the referees. Why they're doing this, I have no idea. 5-on-5 match, Team 1. Disco Inferno, Rohit Raju with the Desies Katrina, Jake Chris with OVE, and Eli Drake. Eli Drake, dummy, yeah. Versus Kika Arrow, Desmond Xavier, Alicia Edwards, KM and Follow Ma. All kinds of mayhem with Disco taking steamrollers from everybody, including Alicia and the young referee. Ma pinned Disco with a bonsai drop. Disco refuses to put on the turkey suit on until Scarlett Bordeaux convinces him to do it because she likes a man who doesn't take himself so seriously. Then when he puts it on, she says he looked like an absolute idiot. Disco leave, but KM told him to return and announces that it's Disco's birthday. KM and Follow Ma sing happy birthday. Disco gets upset and says he's leaving if they have no gifts for him. KM says they all chipped in to get him this stupid turkey suit. Disco stomps off and takes off the suit and leaves to end the show. That was the first night of taping. Second report from Las Vegas, Nevada, Sam Towns, live, courtesy of PW Torch and PW Insider. Explosion, the Pillars of Destiny defeated the 1%. I wonder if that's EC3 tag team. That was his finisher. LAX with Conan defeated Follow Ma and KM. Tessa Blanchard defeated Ray Lynn to retain the knockout title. Johnny Impact defeated Matt Sydal with Ethan Page to retain the Impact World title. Killer Kross came out and tried to set up an alliance with Impact, who declined. Eli Drake had a confrontation with Tommy Dreamer and said he wants to kill hardcore wrestling. Sue Young defeated Heather Monroe. Pentagon and Phoenix defeated Rich Swann and Willie Mack. LAX challenged the Lucha Brothers to a match at Homecoming on January 6th in Nashville, Tennessee. Jordan Grace defeated Katrina by submission. Rascals over Bay and Namaste. Desert Hit Squad over Lemon and Hyde. Yes, you heard it. Lemon and Hyde. Wonder if that's Jekyll and Hyde. Well, they changed. Brian Cage defeated Sami Callihan. Cage announced that he plans to cash in. Option C. And I think that was your Thursday night's November the 15th episode. Impact taped on the 13th of November from Las Vegas. Sam Towns live. Report by .NET reader, Mr. Eddie G. He's always posting the results and spoilers for Impact. Explosion match. The Business Hammerstone over Drew Baker. That's a different one than the first one, as they said it was on the 12th. Hammerstone won with a front suplex. Before the Impact tapings began, Josh Matthews announced, it was the second set of tapings announced. Okay, Taya Valkyrie and Johnny Impact defeated Tessa Blanchard and Moose. Taya got Tessa to tap out with an STO. Moose attacked Johnny with a chair before Killer Kross stepped in. Tessa got upset with Kross and Moose tried to settle her down. Cage came down to attack Moose and gives Kross a German suplex. But Kross no-sold it. Kross, Moose, and Tessa left. Cage helped Taya and Johnny up as the fans chanted option C. Cage nodded to the crowd and then left. Jake Chris with Dave Chris and Sami Callihan over Willie Mack to qualify for the Ultimate X match at Homecoming. Chris won after all kinds of interference from Sami and Dave. Allie with Sue Young defeated Heather Monroe. Allie got the pin with a code breaker. After the match, Allie got a glove and applied the man on call. Kara Hogan arrived. Sue threw Sue into the stairs. Finally got Allie to stop. Sue recovered and attacked Kara. Then Allie gave Kara a code breaker. Match number 4, Ethan Page defeated Matt Sydal to qualify for the Ultimate X. Page won with a rollover. After a series of pinfall attempts, Sydal raised Ethan's hand after a classic show of respect. Jordan Grace went over Ruby Ray with Katrina in the corner. Grace won with a Vader Bomb. Rich Swann defeated Jake Chris with Sami Callihan and Dave Chris to qualify for the Ultimate X. Rich won with a roll-up. He was attacked afterwards by Dave, but Sami pulled him off and tried to make peace. Willie Mack appeared and went after the Chris brothers. and gave Dave a stunner. He tried going after Sammy, but Rich held him back. OVE retreated. It was announced that Impact will return February 15th through the 17th for their TV tapings. Another 2 months worth of tapings. Trey Miguel went over Trevor Lee to qualify for Ultimate X. Trey won with a double knee press off the top rope. Phoenix with Pentagon Jr. went over Santana with Ortiz in his corner, but no Conan. The two teams shook hands after Phoenix won the match. Moose defeated Brian Cage in their main event by disqualification. Eddie Edwards came down wearing a hospital gown and attacked Moose outside for the DQ. He hit him with slippers, like slippers really hurt, a kendo stick and more before Moose finally retreated. The moronic turkey, well, that was not your main event, was brought down by the referees. Why they're doing it? No idea. Again, the reporter. So it's just copied. KM followed by Kitaru, Desmond Xavier, and Alicia Edwards went over Disco Inferno, Rohit Raju, Jake Christie, Eli Drake, and Katrina. All kinds of mayhem with Disco taking steamrollers from everybody, including Alicia and the young referee. Bob pinned Disco with a bonsai drop. Disco refused to put the turkey suit on until Scarlett Bordeaux convinced him that he has to do it because she likes a man who doesn't take himself so seriously. But when he put it on, she said he looks like an absolute idiot. Disco left, but KM told him to return and announced it was Disco's birthday. KM and Follow sang happy birthday. Disco got upset and said he would leave if they had no gifts for him. KM said they all chipped in to get him this stupid turkey suit. Disco stomped off after he took off the suit and left to end the show. By the way, he's 52 years old now. Matches taped from the 14th for the unknown future dates. From Las Vegas, Sam's Town, report by Mr. Eddie G. Explosion match, Sue Young versus Alicia Edwards. Sue won with a panic switch. A good match from both ladies. First match for the tapings, Eli Drake versus Tommy Dreamer. With his House of Hardcore, Eli got himself counted out fairly early in the match, but Josh Matthews announced that Impact management said the match would be restarted as a no DQ. The usual hardcore brawl with beer, chairs, rolling paddle. Yeah, of course. The reporter loved it. Eli got a big near fall with a gravy train, but Tommy just kicked out. Eli wrapped a chair around Tommy's neck and hammered his throat with the rolling paddle to finally win. Eli left with a paddle. Match number 2, Taya Valkyrie over Ray Cray. Taya has a new hip-hop song, which I don't really like. According to the reporter, Taya won with a modified STF. Quick match, Tessa Blanchard attacked Valkyrie from behind. The referee tried to pull her off, but she choked him from behind. Other referees and officials tried to get her off, but Tessa wouldn't stop. Gail Kim came down and finally threw her off. Well, I thought Gail Kim was retired, but she returned to Impact Wrestling. Taya recovered and attacked Tessa, but Blanchard escaped. Willie Mack, Rich Swann, and the Rascals, Trey, Wentz, and Xavier over All Ego, Ethan Page, Matt Sydal, Dave Chris, Jake Chris, and Sammy Callahan. Willie Mack got the victory for his team when he caught Dave with a stunner from the second rope. Sammy attacked Billy afterwards. The Chris set up a table. Dave lifted Mack on the shoulders, and Jake was on top of Sammy and jumped into a cutter, putting Willie through the table. Swan recovered and laid in front of Willie to try to prevent any more punishment. And OVD just left. Wild, long, great match. Then We Want Scarlet chant broke out from the crowd, but instead we got Trevor Lee. And match number 4, Killer Cross defeated Trevor Lee. Cross got the submission win with a straitjacket. He got the mic and wished Johnny good luck, then grabbed a stage crew member and ordered him to hold a cinder block in front of Trevor's face in a corner and punched it. That probably was your main event for one of the episodes. Well, match number 5 from the tapings, Allie was Who Young defeated Kara Hogan. Kara was all over Allie from the start. Allie won, and then she and Sue attacked Kara afterwards, but Jordan Grace came out and made the save. Eli Drake was out next. He had the boat paddle. He taunted the fans by asking if they're upset because he took out some flippy and hardcore guys. Eli said he's been forced into a Monsters Ball match at Homecoming against Abyss. Dreamer's music played and he came back with a chair. He knocked Eli down and the lights went out. And then Raven was in the ring. Raven and Tommy go nose to nose. Eli eggs on Raven, but he received a double clothesline and retreated. Yeah, Raven made his return to Impact Wrestling. Of course, ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling, is also Hardcore Wrestling. Followed by and KM defeated the Desi Hit Squad. Gama Singh came down before the match and dedicated it to Scarlett. Scarlett appeared on the ramp just as the match was about to begin and watched in a chair. Bob pinned Raj Singh after a bonsai drop. Before he hit it, he hummed the beginning to start Scarlett's music. Scarlett looked impressed and blew him a kiss before leaving, which Bob loved. Josh Massey stood in the ring and introduced Taya Valkyrie and Tessa Blanchard. Josh introduced Taya first. Taya says Tessa's no respect for authority. That's not how a champion acts. And at Homecoming, the Wiro Loca will be all over that. Yeah, she's multilingual. And Tessa asked what would she know about being a champion. She said only Valkyrie's husband would know, and he's not very good at that. Tessa said she may have taken some shortcuts, but she's still a champion. Josh said that Impact Management has made Gail Kim the special referee for the match. Gail appeared on stage for a few moments and then left. And your final match was taped for Explosion. Katrina defeated Lisa Lace. Katrina won with a swinging backbreaker. And your TV taping match was Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. defeating Brian Cage and Johnny Impact. There was some miscommunication between Brian and Johnny that led to Phoenix getting the win for the Lucha Brothers by pinning Johnny. Cage and Impact argued and fought afterwards. Referees and other officials tried to pull them apart to no avail. Other wrestlers from the back tried to help, but Cage and Impact wouldn't be stopped. Johnny and Cage fought backstage to end the night and to end the tapings. So that ends my results and spoilers from Impact for the rest of this year. Thanks again. Peace out. See you on be. If you don't know, just call me, brothers and sisters.